Ramsey, the Marketing and Business Development Director here at HPP. So Hills Panel Products, we manufacture and distribute components for the fitted furniture industry, primarily aimed at the KBB sector, which is kitchens, bedrooms and bathrooms. So I think the thing about HPP is we always say our biggest strength is also our biggest weakness, and that is the diversity of what we do. We're quite unique in a business, in the sense that we're almost three businesses in one. We split our products into categories. We call them board, doors and fittings. So one is the chipboard side of the business, the other one is furniture doors, so the kitchen doors, bedroom doors, that sort of stuff, and then furniture fittings, which is lighting, hinges, drawer boxes, all things like that.
I'm Andrew Evans, I'm the IT Director at Hills Panel Products. If we could sort of like do things again, we'd have 7 businesses, each supplying a different thing. Well, that's our niche as well at the same time. It's our Achilles heel, but it's also a strength because we're almost like a one-stop shop. You know, all of our competitors will be just door suppliers, or they'll be just full sheet suppliers, or they'll be Blum distributors. We're one of those. We have multiple hats. And as that's a benefit for our customers, it also makes logistics quite difficult as well, because we've got these different areas all supplying different products across a single sales order that a customer might place on the web. So what we have to do from there is break that down across all the departments and give the heads of department their own individual instructions for what they need to make, and we've got to manage that, and we've got to bring it all together into one distribution load and plan that to get shipped to a customer. Typically, if it's off-the-shelf products, that's the next day delivery as well.
We have lots of different customers, lots of different products, lots of different processes, lots of different operations that we all need to pull together at the same time, which is great for our customers when it all works. It makes us a one-stop shop, a convenient solution for those. It's one point of order, one lot of paperwork, one delivery, so on and so forth. But it does mean that we've got products on various lead times, various shapes, various sizes, and that we've all got orders coming in for all those things. We're going to pull them all together and get them to the customer in one piece.
My name's Alan Bolton, I'm Purchasing Director. I was originally responsible for IT as well. I was initially involved in actually selecting De Facto to be our primary source of software. We looked at several software companies. Mark Prince actually came up and did a demonstration on site, which was really good, because the other ones we had to travel out ourselves, but he actually came on site. And we were particularly taken with Mark. He didn't just try to sell us some software. He advised us basically on the business, where we were, what all kinds of things unsoftware related, which was very instrumental in helping us to grow the business once we'd actually gone with De Facto. So the upshot from that was, I think it was either 2000 or 2001, we actually went with De Facto. I'm not saying it was an easy process, because we had to get all our data off this old system into a new system, and it was really difficult to do that. But once we've managed to do that, it went quite seamlessly. And I think probably at that time we were maybe a £3-4 million turnover business. Today, as I sit here now, we're 35 million turnover business, and we couldn't have done that without De Facto. There's absolutely no question of that. So we're proud to run De Facto, and it's nice to show people that we probably use more modules than any other De Facto user, I would think. You know, so it's good that when people come, they can see that we use absolutely everything there is to do with De Facto.
Yeah, so I'd say based on our experience, I'd definitely recommend De Facto software. As I've said, they've grown with us as a business over the years and definitely helped us be part of the success that we've been, and the great people to work with have always been there for us to support us.
De Facto excel in that, in the sense that they're a good sized team, but they can service clients that are sort of like SMEs a lot more readily than you'd ever expect from some of these larger platforms. and they are quick, and over time they'll learn your business as well. So if you go to them with a problem, they will have a good idea of what it is straight away, rather than if I'm going to, like, as I say, SAP and say I've got a problem with my doors, they'll be like, wouldn't have a first clue where to start, whereas the de facto team will know, because we've built that relationship. So that's where de facto can really excel for you. The ERP is strong, you know, it does everything that you'd expect of it, but then you can also speak with them and build your little bespoke bits that every business has.
Personally, I think de facto's got to be up there, one of the best systems that's out there. A lot of our suppliers, they're absolutely astonished at the information and data that we can get out, and we've always been, certainly over the last 20 years or so, has been one of the best IT literate companies in our sector, and a big part of that is having de facto behind us to support what we've been able to do over the last 20 years or so.